Guys, share the room. Let's go. Share the room. Let's get a bunch of people in here. I'll be back in just another minute, but let's go, man. Share the room. Let's get a bunch of people in here. We got some great things to break down. Obviously, in the markets, um, everything's down in the top 100 for the most part, but there are things moving, and we'll talk about it in this space, man. We do have some plays that we've been talking about, some plays we've been on, some partners of the Crypto Breakfast Club that are sending this morning, and we'll get into it, dive into all the news and alpha. This is where you guys come for the crypto breakdown. Happy Friday to everybody too. Well, I guess now that I've stopped the music, I guess we start, right? Because then it's just weird. I don't think that music starts again. Okay. So anyway, I guess we'll just jump into it. Let's see here. We've got Genu. Let's bring them up as a speaker. Can't wait to get our other partner in here, Azumi, because have you seen the Azumi chart? Absolutely exploding. Man, crazy. Just basically doubled in price in 12 hours. They are sitting at $1.26 million market cap. Shout out to Azumi. They got listed on CoinMarketCap. Man, I think we brought them on. What Zach paid? They're about 200K when they came on the Crypto Breakfast Club.
Yeah, just around there, and they were holding around the 400K range for at least a week or two. They've been just kind of sideways right there.
Yeah, they're part of that Nero narrative, man. And yeah, I mean, people are taking notice. Great volume coming in, over 120K in volume to Azumi. So we love to see it. Ponky, one of my high conviction plays. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it is slowly but surely becoming a real good move that I, basically doubled my Ponky holdings at 40 cents. I am so freaking bullish on Ponky on Solana. I love this range. I think there's room for another $1 billion plus meme token, meme coin on Solana. I think it's going to be Ponky, guys. That's just my conviction, my intel. I wish there was like crazy data behind it. There's some data, but just I've been tracking and watching that community grow since they were a $20 million market cap. That's when I first entered my position there. And yeah, man, I just think I think that is primed and ready to get to $1 billion. And so that one is running. Dog K, one of my KRC20 Caspa meme coins, looking really, really strong. There's quite a few Caspa meme coins over there looking really, really strong. But Dog K, it's one that I'm an ambassador with, so full disclosure there. But it's also the first dog coin on Caspa, so love it. I think every blockchain is going to need one of those because that narrative's not going away. And I forgot to put a hashtag on SHIB here. Hold on, let me see. All right, bang. There we go. And we got SHIB and Doge, obviously, the big two players. Slow movers right now, but eventually I think once the normies come back, you guys know where they're going to go. They're going to go into Doge. They're going to go into SHIB. Dogecoin has been performing pretty well as of late. My Doge bags are up because, like Mar, who comes in here, anytime Doge slipped around 10 cents or down below 10 cents throughout the bear market, I was accumulating like crazy. And I was taking a lot of my, low cap gains and just putting it back into Dogecoin, especially during the bear market there. Like, all of last year, getting Doge at, 8, 9 cents. Pretty much it wasn't moving. It was just kind of flat. And now, you look up and, you're sitting at 16 cents and you've basically secured those profits in small caps and doubled your bags, with a low risk play. So that's kind of, just kind of walking you around the park a little bit strategy wise, what we've been doing there. But Zach, what's going on, man? What are you trading? What are you looking at, brother? Wow. Interesting. Interesting. I want to know which Harris tokens you're in. Maybe drop those in the Telegram. And if you guys are interested in checking those out, you got to get into TG to see it. Zach, I'm curious about that, though. Seriously. Let me know which ones you're in. Of course, not financial advice. I'm saving your ass right now. They can all go to zero. They can all crash and burn. Okay. It's crypto. So be prepared for that. But I want to see which ones you're in. Are you in that one that I threw out there the other day that was like at 17K or whatever?
Dude,
Okay.
Zach, that was fucking awful. I got in, it went to 10K. I said, Zach, God damn it, I'm so pissed.
Bro, I mean, it was complete degen. I mean, but at that low of market cap, shit, if it gets to 100K, you're like, holy shit. I'm in a couple of these Trump meme coins, but I mean, dude, I'm doing so well just on other stuff right now. I mean, I did get into that 47 on Solana, and that thing is just pumping like freaking nuts.
Let's go, Zach.
Dude,
I
that was
called it
insane.
yesterday. Under 5 mil, 6 mil. Let's go.
The reversal there was nuts. It went up to 20 mil, then crashed down to a mil?
1.3. I got in at 1.3 and 3.5.
Insane. Have you taken your damn profits? You have a 13x
I took some chunks. I got a huge moon bag, but I took some chunks out. What the fuck? That's just crazy. And I'm reinvesting,
please,
though.
Payne. Make some
reinvesting,
money
too.
on that. Jesus.
I'm Payne Jeter, baby. I'm the new one.
Hey, and how about one of our sponsors on the stage right now, Azumi? Wow. They just got a $3,500 buy drop in on the chart. Just saw that. They're at 1.43 mil market cap right now. Azumi, let's go. That's getting juicy, man. You guys just got listed on CoinGecko. Man, is the Nero community starting to take notice? What's going on here?
GM, I have, okay, well, if I say I have no idea, maybe it sounds like we're not working and we just did this for just for pure luck. But, we have been working so hard with the rate. I think I have attended, I crossed 200 spaces spoken in a few days ago over the past 40 days. So that alongside the hardcore community just rating nonstop. We have two people that sleep like 3-4 hours a day, and when they're sleeping, their wives are rating for them. And the listing on CoinGecko yesterday was amazing. I'm proud to say that we actually didn't pay for the fast track, which is something that it's been taken like I don't know, like a mysterious thing that, oh, you have to pay to get listed. And no, you can actually get listed organically, and that's pretty nice. And then it all what's the word? Damn, sorry, I just woke up. It all converged into today we are doing a space in actually 2 hours. No, 1 hour and a half, announcing one of our first layer one partnerships with mainnet that specializes in that it's powered by Memecoins, and it's pushed by one of the industry leaders and one of the good guys. So that alongside you guys, the Breakfast Club, believing in us and helping us get a platform, we're just getting noticed. I think this is just very much it. We're just getting noticed, and we're delivering on what we are promising. So that's another thing.
Yo, Izumi, I'm going to say this real quick, Zach. Izumi, I'm going to say this. Now that you crossed the $1 million mark, congratulations. But now it's time to really start working. Let's get to that 100x. Let's get to the 100 million mark relatively quickly. Thank you.
Let's go, man. About a 7x since they've come on the Breakfast Club. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? What do you guys want? I mean, this is why you come in here. Share the room. What is there? There's 12 comments down there. Come on, let people know. Fire this thing up. Let people know. Get in here. And I got to tell you guys this. I just had a great call this morning with Arcus in the gaming sector. Oh boy. And I know Larry knows some things, and we can't talk about it. But oh boy, they're going to be coming on 5 different shows is kind of what we laid out. So I can't wait to start bringing some gaming plays on the Crypto Breakfast Club. But shout out to Arcus. If you guys aren't following them yet on X, give them a look. It's at Arcus Games. Right here on X. I'll post. I'll go ahead and post their most recent. You know what? Here, I'll do this. There we go. That way you can find them real easy. But yeah, they're going to be coming on the Crypto Breakfast Club in early November, their first appearance, and then we've got a kind of a roadmap to have them on multiple times throughout the remainder of 2024. So the Crypto Breakfast Club's expanding, man. We're trying to give you guys plays. We're giving you news. We're giving you alpha. We're giving you a great place to be in crypto. Larry, I know you're chomping at the bit, bro. Yeah. What's up? What's up?
2 more gaming protocols that were from the Mega Spaces 2 or will be on here. I talked to them earlier today. But I was at a big thing today for, it was an invitation-only event that's happening before DevCon in Hong Kong. I was in the live there earlier. I was at the FinTech Wealth Summit from Chain Up and from the SmartCon in Hong Kong. Some pretty big things are happening. China's needs to have a moratorium on any advertisement or any promotion of crypto or DeFi on social media or any of their main media outlets. That's gone out the window. Every other ad is a crypto, DeFi, or fintech to TradFi to digital asset. Commercial and mining is back 100%. And I have a whole list of things to go over. There's a new NFT marketplace called Open Eden. Are you familiar with that, Zach?
I've heard about that. Yeah, don't know a ton about it, but I've definitely heard about it.
Well, the Edwin and Edwin Nig Onyea from Open Eden is the co-founder, but also one of the main guys at DWF Labs. He's the one that tried to date rape drug the KOL, the young
That's
tiny.
How I
KOL.
heard. Yes, that went viral a couple days ago.
Yeah, but remember I told you guys early here on Crypto Breakfast Club. I told you that someone from DWF is going to get DWF more scrutiny. So just because Ling Ling is in charge of DWF market maker doesn't mean they're out of the kitchen either. They're getting heated right now. So if you have a project that's looking for market making, I would stay away from all market makers. The only one that's kind of safe that's left now since Gotbit and CLS and ZM Quant is Wintermute. But Wintermute only does projects that have market caps of over 10 mil, at least a minimum of 10 million. A circulating volume of at least 1 million. But it's not worth.
Larry.
Yeah.
Larry, real quick, is that the one that Max Chain has?
Max Chain doesn't have them anymore now because I've advised them to stay away more. They're not
from the last market maker they got.
They've stunted that. Both Podchain and Max Chain have on my advice recused themselves from any more market making services because they needed it for exchanges. So the exchanges are actually encouraging a lot of these mid cap projects to get market making, or because it allows them to have an inverse way in to the chart, because they already have an agreement, and that's why they're suggesting them. So this is starting to come to the surface now. Finally, I've been saying it here, but it's starting to finally come out. And Zach, I got a huge list of alpha here. Are you ready for it? Crypto Breakfast Club ready for some alpha?
Drum roll, please.
China is going to release probably an inventory of over 20,000 mixed parcels of Bitcoin back into the open market. That's not financial advice. It's just a very well-educated rumor. So don't worry about this little dip that we had today. I mean, it was kind of a fat dip, but that's going to go away soon. The confirmation of Bitcoin miners being legal in Russia again is true for November 1st because over 20,000 Bitcoin miners were sent from someone that I know today, and the deal was signed at the DevCon and at this blockchain event in Hong Kong. SEC has issued one Wells notice to immutable IMX for securities violations, and will be doing 2 more Wells notices for two more well-known crypto wealth management companies. But Immutables tokens dropped by 13 to 20% today on that because of the Wells notice. Because before, the SEC would issue a Wells notice without much, like fanfare or most promotion, but now the SEC is paying or putting on mass media the issuing of a Wells notice. Tether holds 100 billion in U.S. Treasuries, by the way, bonds. That was confirmed today that Tether is holding 100 billion, and Tron is probably at least matching that much. So, that's one way of having financial warfare against the dollar is just hold Treasury bonds and hold 5% of the flexible liquidity debt. Franklin Templeton announced today that it's going to launch its tokenized money market fund on Coinbase. That was announced today at the event today in Hong Kong.
That's a first for the base chain too. That's big.
Yep, it's huge. Yep, and was confirmed today at the event. Well, it's an invitation only event, so here I am sharing what I got from the invitation. MicroStrategy announced to buy 42 more billion Bitcoin over the next 3 years, but it's probably going to happen within the first year based on its communications today with 3 major mining companies out of APAC to buy up, again, 60 to 80% of everything that's mined on the surface right now. BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF, the IBIT, is going to expand its shares or its available shares again by like 50%. That was announced today. And another city, 2 other states besides Florida are going to have diversified crypto portfolios. So, as you know, Florida has a pretty diversified crypto portfolio in California, but Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and South Dakota are going to diversify into tax payments. It's rumored into tax payments and extra revenue acceptance in crypto rather than US dollar to make for more flexible inclusion into decentralized finance as a whole. That's a whole bunch to unpack. Sonium is going to do their stage 2 and stage 3 mainnets updates, and as you mentioned, Zach, Arcus has made an announcement on that, so we're going to see some more from Arcus on that, since Arcus is one of the main incubated projects on Sonium right now. The 2 other gaming projects that I'll be bringing here are also part of that from the mega spaces we had before, Zach, that you were on with those 2 other projects. And they're also going to get onto Sonium as well. Sonium is planning on releasing a half and half strategy on both on chain as well, to be able to purchase on chain and also an equity off of a Sony derivative. There's more, and the FBI task force had presence today in Hong Kong in trying to do networking, but yeah, I mean, this is a rumor. I'm not saying that they were there, but they were there. So it was funny that they are actually out and about commercially trying to make inroads into, I guess, finding a compromise or finding projects to snitch on other projects. So that's an interesting new strategy, but it's not really that new. And my shoulder is going through PT still. I had to take the day off yesterday, so I wasn't here yesterday because I was in excruciating pain and I hadn't slept in 2 days. So that's the alpha.
Hey, bro, I love it, man. We're happy to have you back. Awesome stuff. Guys, if you haven't shared the room, I see 16 down there, 16 comments. Let's fire that thing up. I want way more than that. I mean, I'm not even going to put a number on it, but just drop some comments, drop your ideas, your thoughts, your opinions down there on the space. Let's get a bunch of people in here. Share the room if you haven't already. Paige, Zach, we got Crypto Breakfast Club with the hand up too. What's up, Paige?
Yeah, I want to start to the Crypto Breakfast Club, then me, then Zach, because that was the order. Thank you.
Thanks, Paige. Hey guys, happy Friday. It's November 1st. So, we're detoxing from sugar overload at this house from trick-or-treating. But Zach has some plays he's got going on. He was up all night long. I can totally say that I didn't sleep because he was on his phone all night trading. So here's what I'm going to say. Get into our Telegram. I just posted the link up in the Jumbotron, and we will give you some alpha on the trades that he's doing right now. Even though it's not a Trump token, I want to hear about it. So if you're in our Telegram, he's going to give you his insight, some plays. I also want to say thanks to our sponsors. Gas Station Boner Inu has a competition going on right now. I just shared it to our space. So they have a duck race going on. If you buy increments of $10 of their token today, you'll get a duck in their race. I think, is it happening today or later or at another date? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we're gonna run it. We're gonna need an hour after the show to just get all the entries together, and then I think we're shooting for 2:00 p.m. We're gonna do a live stream VC and our TG little party. So yeah, thanks. And good luck. May the best duck win.
I love a good duck race. I think they're hilarious. So yeah, definitely get in on that. Izumi is going crazy. So yeah, being on our show, being a sponsor, whether it's a week, month, day, you definitely get exposure, definitely get some alpha. So go ahead, join our Telegram. You can drop a message to either myself at Crypto Breakfast Club or one of the boys, Zach, and Paid, and we will get you the info that you need. Other than that, have a great weekend.
Let's go. Bullish. Yeah, hop into that Telegram, guys. It's totally free. Keep the conversations rolling over there. I just put a post out on it too. So it's totally free to join. There's no reason why you shouldn't be in there. You might catch something, that turns you going from rags to riches, man. Like that's the kind of stuff we're putting out. Who was next, Paid?
It was me. Thank you. Thank
you.
Okay.
All right.
I got some kind of big news. It's not too funny, I guess you could say, but I think it's kind of serious. I know. But it's kind of alpha, right? It's kind of alpha. And I got to preference this before anyone fucking comes in my DMs and says blah, 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 blah. I don't care about anyone's fucking religion in here. I like all of them. I think they're all cool. From the Greeks to the Egyptians to modern Christianity, Islam, Judaism, whatever. I don't care what you do. I got to preference that before someone DMs me, oh, Pete, no. But, so, big news is coming out, and this is on Coin Bureau, actually. I can't even speak right now. Sharia law compliant crypto is coming to 2 billion Islamic people around the world. Right now, a lot of Islamic countries have crypto as illegal because under Sharia law, riba is illegal. And what is riba? Riba is interest and or gaining money from money. You need to have a product, you need to have something backing it. So there's 2 billion Islamic people around the world who, under Sharia law, if their country, like let's say Iraq, Iran, Saudi Arabia, all these guys, under that, they can't do crypto. Like I'm in Morocco right now, Islamic country, and for Moroccans, it is illegal here. But right now, they are breaking bread with, it looks like Bybit. And Bybit has come out with 20 cryptos. They're doing a package just for Islamic countries. They're doing a package. It includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, Cardano, Chainlink, Avalanche, Litecoin, BNB. It looks like 1 inch of all things, and Tether and USDC. So long story short, now legally, if Bybit does partner with a whole bunch of Islamic countries, you're going to have like these giant oil wealth kings, princes. If they're not already in it, which they might be, who knows in the back channels, but if they're not already in it, can invest their multi-billions and billions of dollars, not including just the everyday Islamic person outside of, America and other places. So this is actually really, really big news. There's 2 billion Islamic people. And again, I don't care about anyone's religion. Fuck it all. I don't care. I love everybody, whatever. I just want to preface that before people start DMing me. But this is huge because this is going to unlock a lot of liquidity that we don't have right now. 2 billion people, let's say they all have $10. Just do math, and it's way more than that, especially when you talk about these princes and kings in the Middle East, these oil tycoons, Saudi Arabia, the money they have. You think Elon Musk is rich? Like you do? Cool. Think about these people who are funding all the oil shit that's happening in the Middle East. That's where the money is, and that money might be flowing into crypto very soon. Again, Coin Bureau posted a video. It's about 20 minutes. I watched most of it. And again, for me, I live in an Islamic country currently, so I do see that. Like people, like I talk about Bitcoin, people are like, oh, we can't even do that here. Like they're so far removed. So there's a whole sector of the world right now that soon might be unlocked, and that liquidity is going to flood this market. So again, they have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, Cardano, Avalanche, Litecoin. They have USDC and Tether, 1 inch, and then like a handful of others. You guys, and Algorand. So you can look all these up. Coin Bureau posted this 5 days ago, so you can watch this. But this is huge. I don't think you guys realize how much money is going to come in just from this fucking Saudi princes. I don't think you realize if you go to Saudi Arabia right now, it is better for you to buy a Lambo or a Ferrari or whatever and just leave it. And then that's what they do. They just leave it in the desert. You go look this up. They leave them in the desert when they don't want them and they buy a new one. So this money coming in is going to, I think the Islamic world is about to propel crypto. That's just my personal opinion. Wanted to get that out to everybody. Thank you.
I was commenting on the space, so feel free to jump in if you hear dead air. Mar, what's going on, man?
Wait, no, you have Zach next, Zach.
All right, man. Dude, I'm not totally with it, bro. I'm not fully caffeinated yet. Okay.
Let's go, kid.
I took profits.
Let's go.
Yeah, I took profits.
I wasn't paying attention to it. I was fucking looking at this video.
I took profits at 13 after getting in yesterday at like 5 or 6.
Hey, yo, chill, bro.
Well, I just posted something up there from Kalshi. So 48 hours ago, Donald Trump was up nearly 30%. Now he leads by just 12%. Obviously, these polls, I mean, you don't know what's what, right? But I mean,
how convenient.
Zach, to your point, man, I mean, there could be something brewing there. I'm in Boulder, Colorado right now, and it's pretty blue here. You got to watch what you say, watch what you do. Great place, but I don't know necessarily.
Watch what you say, watch what you do. Zach,
I feel like
you're not in the hood, bro.
Dude, I wore a red shirt to a bar, and I thought like I was getting these like looks. I'm telling you, bro, these cats were playing Golden Tee. Okay, now I don't want to get too political here, but what kind of alpha male won't play Golden Tee because the guy has a red shirt on, dude? I overheard this. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, bro. Like
Zach,
you're not
they
it,
thought
bro.
you were a fucking blood, bro. They didn't care about you being a Trump supporter.
I don't know,
you were
man.
in a gang.
I don't know, man. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. I'm not even that political, man. I just want our bags to pump. That's all I want. Hey, you might be. I mean, hey, one way to do it is go against the grain, man. Go against the grain. That's why I love having you as a co-host, bro. You're always, yeah.
Zach,
On the flippity flip.
The only person you're gonna hate is yourself for betting on that on that fucking bitch. Sorry for that language.
Yo,
Yeah,
what the
there's no
hell,
way.
Mar? Yo, Mar, hold on.
Listen,
Take a
he
lap, Mar.
said,
Go take a lap. Get off the stage.
I'm
Come back.
taking it
Jesus
personal
Christ,
here.
bro. How
I'm
do you think
taking
we're
it
ever gonna get
personal.
her on the show if you're gonna talk like that?
I'm taking it personal. I'm taking it personal. There's no way that bitch is winning. She is done. She's done. She's done. She's done. They've listen. She's done. You can see Trump's attitude. He's not even being aggressive because he know he already he has it in the bag. He might even win.
Bro,
New York.
that scares me though, Mark. Mark, that scares me because that's what Hillary did. That's what Hillary did, bro.
No, listen.
Yep,
Trump
that's
has
exactly
been,
what she did.
Look how it's gonna be, dude. It's gonna be over by 10 o'clock at night. Trump has been down on every poll against Biden and Hillary, and he got cheated. He really beat Biden, and this time he's up. I'm telling you, he's gonna destroy her, dude. I am telling. It's over by. They're gonna. He's got Pennsylvania in the bag. He's already up. I think like +1. He's got it. He's got it. This is done. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be rich. Your dreams. Your dreams are. You know what? Leave the space. Leave the space by coming with the Harris thing.
He's straight up saying, "Get off the stage, Zach." And JFK.
Gonna be crazy, bro. I want to hear from Matt. Matt had his hand up for a minute there. Go ahead, Matt.
Okay, I'm kind of rugged. I'm in my car right now driving, but I'll make it as quick as I can. So I know secret societies, yes, rabbit holes, great. Trump, Harris. I have a Harris bag too as well. I've been sitting on it since June. I actually haven't looked at it in about a month, so I should probably go over there and look at that one. But I'm in North Dakota, and I think everybody, if you're a regular listener here, you've figured that out by now. But our governor, his name is Doug Burgum, and he is Bill Gates' little puppet. He's a co-owner of Microsoft, and he's not running for re-election this time around because he's going into Trump's cabinet. And that's a behind-the-scenes type deal, and that's from extremely verifiable sources in our state capital. And North Dakota is not a big state. I mean, land-wise, yes, it's massive, but population-wise, it's very small. It's under 1 million people, and you can't go to the store and fill your car up with gas without people talking about it. So basically, Bill Gates is now a landowner. He's actually right down the road from me as far as owning real estate. And it's, dude, I tell you what, the reason they're called secret societies is because they have secrets. And the only problem with that is in a small area like this, you can't hold a secret and you can't keep a secret. So when Doug Burgum has announced that he's not running for governor again, everybody wanted to know why. And he never made a public announcement, but it's common knowledge here that he's going to be in Trump's cabinet, and he plans on moving to the capital, to DC. He's already got houses all over the world, obviously, but he's buying another one in DC. So he's in on it. He's all in on it. You know, he's a co-owner of Microsoft. He's Bill Gates' little puppet. Bill Gates is endorsing Harris, and Doug Burgum is going to be in Trump's cabinet. So all these people are in on this together. They don't care who's in the White House. They don't give a shit either way. To them, it don't matter. They own both sides. So it's whoever's going to cause the most division, who's going to get the White House. But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to end on this because I'm pulling up to where I have to be this morning. In the Illuminati deck of cards, according to the Illuminati deck of cards from 1981, Trump is the last sitting president before the United States collapses. So I'm going to end it with that. I'm going to mute and I'm going to go into my appointment, and we'll see where it goes.
You know what's crazy? In the Pokemon deck of cards, Bulbasaur.
Okay. Bulbasaur. You couldn't pick a better Pokemon than Bulbasaur, dude.
Bulbasaur's cool, bro. Bulbasaur,
No,
Charizard, Squirtle, the first ones, man. That deck of cards.
Bro, come on. Pick a better one, bro. No, but there's some more alpha. Are you ready for it? Zach, Crypto Breakfast Club. Zach, Paid, are you ready?
Larry, I feel like I'm never ready, to be honest.
Two of the largest airline conglomerates in the world are finally have come to consensus on tokenizing Sky Miles and are going to offer a 1-to-1 diversified incentive on your Sky Miles. It's been in the talks. I've been in projects before that said they were going to do it, and then the last minute got pulled. But
hope it's Southwest, bro. I need them rapid rewards tokenized. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
They don't overcharge. I hope Southwest does, but bro, they don't have any other value. Like, they don't gouge you anymore to have anything. There's no meat left on the bones by that time, Zach. But I hope they do. But no, I just found out in a private DM that I work with HSBC regularly on their gold token project. Another one of their subsidiary projects on Quantum Chain is, of course, Sky Miles and bonuses for their credit cards. They're going to go on chain finally, 2 airlines on a certain alliance. This would be the first. This is alpha here on Crypto Breakfast Club. So don't sell your Sky Miles. Find a way to put them on the new tokenized platform on the blockchain and enjoy some extra rewards. Finally, another pseudo on-ramp, off-ramp utility that actually will have, formal acceptance, broader than just a few different localities. That's huge news. You heard it here first. And then there was something else that I was going. Oh, yeah, what Paid said. So Paid was talking about Saudi Arabia. Qatar is going to go in another 100 billion into their diversified DeFi wealth fund against their banks. And it's not just for just Qatar, but it's for the GCC in general. I think the Emirates and Saudi Arabia are finally going to come to consensus on providing, since banking is considered haram for most Muslims, they're going to come out with another financial, utility system that doesn't interfere with their faith and religious beliefs, which that's
Larry,
huge.
real quick. Banking, it's in itself isn't haram. The Western style of banking is haram. I just want to clarify that.
No. I will also clarify with you too that's kind of the case, but not. They consider anything that's based on a land and a lease, based on equity on. Well, it's no. They do consider banking to be haram in general. Anything to have to come with the paper currency is considered haram, or on a leveraged market, right? But the good news is that they're providing a segue, and I did a talk at a CED on MSNBC in the GCC. I gave a panel discussion and a talk on it, and it looks like it's finally happening because before, Qatar didn't want to have anything to do with what Saudi Arabia had going on, but Saudi Arabia pushed so much against the Emirates that Qatar is like, well, let's just put another 100 billion in. So that was announced at the wealth exhibition before DevCon, and Ape Fest had a hacker house. I put 2 photos of things that are on regular Chinese social media. You could go in and check it out on social media in China now. So there's a hacker house and another GotBit, or not GotBit, but GitHub and GitLab event that was open and for open viewership in China. That's the first. I mean, like I said, it's before, you couldn't even have a post, you couldn't have a commercial, you couldn't talk anything about it, but now they're wide open, bro. And again, think about that. 20,000 machines were sent and signed for today to go to Russia in my presence, and in my conversation. I wish those were my machines, but they're not. But part of the same conglomerate. We sent 20,000 machines over there. Not me, because I'm not involved in sending anything to Russia. That's not financial advice. Also, I'm ITAR compliant, and I'm also not part of that. But I was in company to see that happen today. So, because they are restricted and not allowed to have anything. But just saying, I saw that.
It's good stuff. I want to hear from Mutasko wants to jump in. We got Extreme Car Care. Man, what a great space already, guys. We're not even an hour in, and we're breaking a bunch of things down. Shout out to everybody who's here. I see 30 down on that comment button. Keep that fired up. Share the room. Let's get this thing rolling. Zach Pate, I'm going to be listening. I'm going to Zach Pate, I'm going to go make 2 videos. Hold on, man. Let me talk. I'm going to make 2 videos, so you guys need to hold down the room for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I got my 2 topics already. All right. But I got to go knock out these 2 videos because I got to check out of this Airbnb in like sub 3 hours and drive to Denver. So trying to multitask. Okay. There you go. Mutasko, Extreme Car Care. What y'all got?
It's Chris, Extreme Car Care. Just wanted to check in, just say hi. It's been a while, but I have always been in the background listening, so I am always here. You probably know by some of my posts that I do like a little yellow frog. So I've put a comment in there that someone had shouted out the other day, that I was looking at since yesterday, that's done, I don't know, ridiculously well over the last 24 hours. So I'm not shilling, just go and have a look. I'd like some feedback. I don't even know what's going on. I mean, it's something that's been, apparently the account's been active for 4 or 5 months. So it's not just by the looks of it a pump and dump, but it's gone a little bit parabolic. And I know some of you like to jump on something that's on a bit of a pump. So have a look, because it keeps, I don't know, I keep thinking it's going to stop and it just carries on. So have a look and see what you think. It might be something that you like. I just wanted to let people know, because I keep watching the chart, and just during these conversations, I've watched it go up, 50-60%, and then have a little bit of a retrace. So it's like, just in the last 30 minutes. So yeah. I just wanted to say that. Have a good day, and I'll continue listening. But I have got to crack on some machine polishing a car, so I'm going to get a bit noisy.
Wait, do I have my hand up? Oh, is it? No, I just wanted to. I was trying to say earlier, dude, $1 trillion just wiped this morning. It looks like, from the global, the U.S. stock market, guys. There's something happening here. Go look at that pin tree. Is up at the top. 1 trillion just wiped. Mutasko probably has a little bit of information on this, but this is huge. This is going into a presidential election, and 1 trillion is gone the Friday before. Something's happening.
I think people are just taking profits. They're just hedging their bets. It's smart money, taking profits because we don't know what's going to happen, and then everybody will buy back in the start of the year, regardless of who's in. That's my 2 cents. Made a video about this yesterday. We see this a lot. Toward the end of the year, people just liquidate positions. Basically, okay, 2024 is coming to a close, and in an election year, people are like a little bit more skeptical. We don't know what the market's going to do. Let me take my money off the table, get into a cash position, buy back when the market tanks, and then, do it all over again. That's just my 2 cents. Quick comment there. But I mean, yeah, there's more than meets the eye. I mean, the Kobayashi letter yesterday, if you guys don't follow the Kobayashi letter, that account here on X, an amazing breakdown of just kind of where we are. I mean, we're due for a massive correction, especially in the stock market. We're due. I mean, how long will they kick the can down the road is really the question. And I think it's going to be at some point in the back half of this decade. I think they're going to print us into oblivion, and we're going to be able to make a lot of money throughout the next, year or so, and then shit's really going to hit the fan. So that's just that. Honestly, that's how I'm thinking about it. So make as much money as you can in the next 12 to 15 months. Sit on cash, and when everything comes crashing down, buy real estate, buy stocks, buy crypto, and get rich again. Well, like Zach, to your point, like there's a reason, like we hear it all the time, right? Like, oh, the rich get richer. Like, why is this? Well, because the rich have money and they have capital. And, so and oftentimes shit's manipulated. I mean, look at during COVID. I mean, how Nancy Pelosi added to her net worth, knowing what she knew was going to happen weeks before. We don't have that luxury, right? But we can at least follow smart money moves. As Jimmy's and Joe's here as regular people, we can at least follow kind of what they're doing and utilize a similar strategy, right? I think we're gonna have a major crypto bull run. But people, this go around, you got to be smart. You got to be smart and take profits. And listen, you're not going to time it perfectly. That's okay. That's okay. Like if you miss 20% or whatever to the upside, but keep a pulse on when all the normies start coming in. Keep a pulse on when your grandma and your aunt and your uncle start talking about crypto. That's when you start selling. Okay? Because the shit's coming to an end, and just like last cycle, and it'll be the same thing here. So be prepared for it. We're gonna get probably, I think, a correction here toward the back half of this year, and then I think we're gonna get the major bull run in 2025. But guys, it's gonna be mass hysteria. This time's different. Oh my gosh, don't sell. Hold your bags. Don't listen to the bullshit. Okay, take your damn profits and have a plan. Like, what do you want to do? Whether it's and diversify into less risky things. Get rich in crypto and stay rich in other things. Get rich in crypto, stay rich by buying less risky assets, whether it's stocks, real estate, starting a business, right? Like this is how you play the game. I mean, this is how I'm planning on playing the game. I mean, you could agree to disagree or whatever, but there will be a lot of people that will have a lot of money on paper that won't have that money liquid because they'll be sucked into the bullshit, and they'll get they'll get bamboozled. Yeah, it's like being a private investor and having to wait 8 months for your tokens, and in 8 months in crypto, that token might not even fucking exist.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, Zach.
Yeah, where were you going, Zach?
When you DCA and you take profits, it's better. You have a higher percentage back in, retracing your profit anyways. I mean, that's like staking by yourself, but you have the time to pull it out when you want to. I mean, really, before there was a need and there was a demand for most staking protocols to have some utility, but like you said, but it's different. Like if it's a large protocol that has some diversified pools, like against like regular USDT, or against, like, for example, there are a few that have physical gold holdings, but by and large, most are just kind of just hocus pocus. There are some mining ones where you get mining rewards, like at Hash, for example. You do get mining rewards back in real time, and we don't have staking. We have community share pools. It's just coming off of the whatever the miners pull in, and based on the market price. But as you said, though, I mean, you're really staking yourself, by taking, not advice, but by taking out. That's yeah. Hey, uh,
Hey, Zach, I don't stake at all these days, man. I fuck no. I'm not staking
Mar,
unless they're not locked. But
Mar,
if they're locked, you know, like
we
Yeah, if it's like a liquid staking thing.
we only eat steak. That's it. We only
yeah,
eat. It has to be medium or rare. But check this out, though, really quick though. I had a couple questions though. Why isn't there a Diddy token or a McDonald's Camela token? Okay, I have to just say this. All right, I'm not partisan. Right, I'm not with any party. I'm with whoever can get the job done for the country. Right, but can someone talk about this? That Photoshop McDonald's photo? You can't explain that away, bro. That you just can't, because the owner of the photo stepped up. There's no conspiracy theory in that. And Kamala had put it on her socials and also on their website, and then they pulled it down immediately, and they tried to like dustbin it immediately. I mean, so
well, she did work at McDonald's. I think that was Photoshop because she doesn't have any pictures of her
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
working at McDonald's. But she did work there. I got a few people did tell me she worked
No,
at
that's cool. That's
McDonald's.
but the Photoshop that was really low, and she knew that wasn't her though. You know what I'm saying? That working at McDonald's or not, but like they should make a meme token about that. Is it my picture or not? And have a chain link randomizer that gives you a bonus reward if you pick the right one. Because like you said, we were talking about earlier, Mark, there's a lot of machines, and there's ballot boxes being burned, and electronic ballot devices that you can't even place the vote. It defaults automatic. So there's a problem here, man. I mean,
No,
it's a big charge.
real quick, I was in Michael's space yesterday. There are people making money, not as much, but they're making money on OnlyFans with hot girls that are AI, bro.
Yo, Mar, you gotta take a lap, bro, because you're over here, you're over here telling the room about your proclivities and stuff. We don't need to know about all
Yo,
that.
it's getting scary out there. You're gonna be finding. You're gonna be.
Mark,
Listen, Zach.
He lost 10 E.
Listen, Zach is gonna be doing a business with someone in crypto, talking live on cam, and that motherfucker's AI. It's not even real.
Why would Zach ever do that?
Hey, you know what's funny though? I just did an interview with my first AI bot 2 days ago.
Oh wow!
Jesus
See,
Christ.
we knew,
Yeah,
I knew
dude, it was
coming.
crazy.
Knew it was coming,
You guys
bro.
know Bad Idea AI within the SHIB ecosystem. They have an AI bot. I forget her name or whatever. Dude, full interview with an AI bot. It was like 15,
Crazy.
20-minute interview. It's gonna be released, I think, early next week.
And Zach,
Fucking
I
wild.
wanted to say this real quick. You know, when you were in that bar, and you wanted to play Golden Tee, but they saw you in a red T-shirt and were talking shit. It also
Yeah.
might be because like you're racially ambiguous. Like, you know, I didn't know you were your ethnic background till you told me. Because like hella people said, no, Zach Humphreys is half Filipino. You can tell. No, he's half Korean. He's Mexican.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's
has
Puerto Rican, bro.
something.
I swear he's Puerto Rican. No, bro, people have told me this. We've been in the space together for a long time, Zach. Even in 2020, end of 2020 and 2021, when I was around you and Austin and your pop, I thought, man, Zach is not European at all, bro. There's no fucking way, right? I really thought you were like half Filipino or half Thai or something, right? But then people nah, Zach Humphreys is Puerto Rican, bro. I was like, bro, I don't think Zach's Puerto Rican, but I think he's like half Filipino.
Hey,
And they probably said
we know one
that
thing.
guy.
Mar is Cuban. That's for sure.
That is a
1,000,000%.
fact.
That's a fact.
Hey, no, not just that though. Mar is a real one though, bro. He
100%,
lately
bro.
he's been on a roll, bro. On other spaces, he's been delivering them the bad news. Like, I don't like this shit. This is not good. That's what's not right about your pro. Actually, me and Mar talked about a project. We're not going to talk about it here, but bro, it's he is one of the few people that actually will tell you or even come in public and shit on the project for the betterment or for the sake of the community at large. So people can say what they want to say about crypto in general, but at Crypto Breakfast Club, like, and myself too, don't put that list up, Larry. You're fucking up the meme cycle for us. You're fucking up our bags. I was like, no, I'm trying to keep you out of fucking jail and trying to keep the community at large from getting rugged when those funds get seized. So again, I'm telling you, that task force is super busy, bro. And I gave you a couple more indicators and calls. I even gave you alpha on the rape thing and the attempted date rape thing and the DWF. But before that, all of those other market makers, I gave you alpha here. So that task force is busy. Mars has like a spider sense, man. He knows when it's the projects are on some bullshit. So, and I do that for a living. So like, yeah, if you want to get really like opinionated but unbiased opinion, come to Crypto Breakfast Club and get something that's, you know, ethically and morally based. And you know, even someone cheats, they'll tell you they openly cheat, like Zach from Subway. He tells you he's a happy cheater. I don't know any other space where one of the co-hosts or my co-hosts will tell you, yeah, I'll fuck the charts, but it's on me though, you know. Cream, you know.
100%, bro. Hey, Mutasco, I'm trying to bring you back up, bro. I saw your hand up for a while. In the meantime, we'll go to Azumi and Mutasco. Please come back up if you can, bro. Go ahead, Azumi.
You know, as it continues, there's going to be a lot of people who are not that used to being in crypto and to seeing big wicks and then dumps, etc., etc. So, going a little bit back to what you were speaking about, how to take profits and all. The thing that I learned, and maybe some people in the audience can use that. I know that guys with some experience in them, you already have your strategies, but for new people, you have to go to a forest on a Saturday, do not listen to anyone, and just make your plan. If you bought in a token, let's say you buy on a token that it's $1 million market cap, let's say you buy on Izumi, and then you have to create a plan and you have to you have to set some targets and say, okay, so other narratives are like this, the market is behaving like this, we are at this point of the cycle, in my opinion. So I see Izumi doing, I don't know, let's just say a 25x at the top of the bulls. So I'm going to take it at 5x, at 10x, at 15x, 20x, 25x. And then no matter what crypto Twitter is telling you, no matter what your wife tells you, no matter what your kids are saying, oh, daddy, you should hold more. No, you cannot listen to people speaking during the bulls. You have to make your plan with a cold mind and then stick to the plan. The hardest part of everything in crypto is to stick to your plan, because the market will convince you we're going to go up. The market will, the influencers, the shillers, people looking for exit liquidity, they're going to tell you, oh, so you set your target at 100 million Izumi. Okay, it's going to go to 10 billion. And then you end up round tripping. And this is also an advice to my community and to anyone listening. Make your own plan, set it with your own expectations. Do not look at, oh, I need $1 million to retire, because that's how you get wrecked. You actually make a plan by saying, the market is like this. I feel like we're in this part of the cycle. I want to stick to this because I know it's going to go up to these targets, and then you have to take profits. Don't do it on a full clip like some people do. Don't nuke the chart. Don't nuke your community. Do it responsibly. But in the end, we are in crypto to make a profit, generate community, nurture the community. But the money aspect is important in crypto, like in everywhere. So do it responsibly. That's my take on this for anyone who's listening and it's new to the space.
Izumi,
bro, that's a great reminder. Go ahead, Pay.
I was just gonna say, Izumi, real quick. Did you just say you're going to 10 bill?
What I said, what I always say, and what I keep telling my wife, and what I keep telling everyone who asks me on DM, because I reply to all of the DMs from people from the community that I've seen active, and they are not just offering some sticker package. What I tell them is, look, I am not going to stop working until we are at $100 million market cap. And afterwards, I will just put up a poll and say, hey, guys, we are at this point. Do you want me to keep working? Do you like where we're heading? Do you want to set up a DAO? Do you want to make more, to be more involved in the decisions? Maybe you want to create a series. Maybe you want to create a comic book, a manga, or maybe you want to go another route. And yes, leadership is good, but there comes a point where if you want to be a multi-cycle token that survives the pullbacks and the bears, like the 3-year bears and stuff like that, you have to have a community that is involved. And I will refrain myself from giving any financial advice. And whenever someone tells me, where is this token going? I tell them, I don't know, just do your own research. Look what we're doing. Look how hard the team is working. Look how solid the community is. All I can tell you is I will not stop until it's $100 million market cap. And if the community wants me to keep working after that, I will not stop until it's $100 billion market cap in probably a couple of cycles.
Yo, real quick, Izumi, what you said there struck me, and really the way I think about it is, and this is through multiple failures back in 2020 and 2021. Anytime your emotions are dictating your decisions, you're fucked when it comes to crypto, right? If you get emotional about any one particular project you're in, you literally have to be emotionless. And I think what you said is really important. Like, part of that is create a plan, stick to it. You might miss out on some of the gains. That's okay. But if you took your profits when you outlined when you were going to do so, and you won the trade, that's a win. Put it in the win column, keep it moving, right? But so many people are trying to get rich quick. So many people are trying to have that one play that's going to change their life forever. We talk about it all the time. 10 10x's is 1 100x. 10 10x's is equal to 1 100x. And it's way easier to get 10 10x's. Hell, even 25x's. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a really good point. I want to go to Genu, and then we got a new speaker up here, Ahmed. Genu, go ahead.
Hey, what's up, man? I was honestly about to say the exact same thing, which is a couple things. It's really easy. Well, it's easier to walk away from something if you're only financially invested. But if you're financially and emotionally invested, it makes it very, very difficult to do. And I mean, obviously with gas station, I mean, of course I'm emotionally invested. This is my project. Like, it's different. But, you know, I will say my blood pressure's probably dropped 20 points in the last year when I started, you know, taking initials out and playing with house money. Life becomes a lot easier that way. So yeah, you know, it's okay to take base hits. You don't have to hit a grand slam every time. Play with house money, man. Your life will be easier. You know. Oh, and one small thing too. This is breaking news. I just received video footage of Crypto Postman training his duck in his front yard. He's got him doing squats. He's doing push-ups. Mar, you're in trouble, brother. You better get on it.
Oh, Mark,
Yeah, you probably gave him the pill. He probably has one of those fucking pills for the duck, and he's cheating already. Probably gonna give him the boner pill to the duck. What a cheater, man! How does it feel to cheat, bro? Not being a real winner like I am, bro. Fuck, man.
Why do you sound like that?
Oh shit. Hey, you come for the entertainment, stay for the alpha, right?
Hey, Zach, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Before I get here to work. Yeah, so look, I had this is a fucking people. I mean, it's fucking clowns, bro. I mean, I try to teach, bro. It frustrates me sometimes. So I had actually 2 text messages on Telegram of the last 2-3 days. Hey, Paul keeps going down, man. I go, well, when I called Paul, I didn't call it as a trade or anything. I called it as a long-term hold. And guys, come on, man, you're smarter than that. Fucking blow out the chart. That shit has been fucking declining for 6-7 months. If you're gonna invest on a long-term position, you can't invest on you can't do a trade on Paul right now. But a long-term hold, it's been declining for months. So what if you're gonna go in with $100, go in with $50 and then DCA? What are the odds of this shit that keeps going down? Higher than lower because it's been declining for months. I'm like, oh, I like that. I mean, it's easy, man. Shit like that, just blow out the chart. It's not even a study. Like, oh shit, this shit's been going down. You got 2 decisions: either to take a chance and not invest, and then buy a better position, or invest a little bit and then DCA. That's easy, man. Easy. This shit. Yes, it's not even teaching. It's showing. Look, it's been declining for 7 months. Just DCA. You know, buy some and then keep buying if it keeps going down. If it doesn't keep going down, I'll say just with that bag. You know. And by the way, I had a conversation. I can't say it. Probably a few of you know it already, but I'm not gonna say. But they are working on, and I think it's in the bag already. They have a partnership with a company outside of crypto. You know, nothing huge, but it's growing really fast, that company. So that's pretty cool for Parchain.
Is it my turn yet?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, man.
Thank you. Hi, Zach. How are you? How's everyone? I mean, I don't do a lot of spaces, but I noticed the title says Trump pump meme coins, and this kind of in my ballpark because so 5 days left to the election, correct? And we have Kamala and we have Donald. A lot of people predicting Donald's going to win, but there are a lot of meme coins for Donald Trump that are supposed to, go up. But what if Kamala wins? So listen, I mean, I think she will win. But so a couple of months ago, Trump did start calling Kamala Kamabla, and community I'm part of what made that meme coin called Kamabla, and it's really pumped high up to. They did it on Moonshot, and it pumped high up to 2.8 million, and then went down, then came back up, then went down. The thing is, this community is in the Middle East and North Africa. And if you, I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it or not. I'm sorry, I should have asked for your permission first. Is it okay? Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I should have talked about it because I tried to message you just to ask you for that. No, I mean, I'm just saying, think about it. The Kamala Harris coins might have a big chance of exploding if she wins. She's got 5 days, and these next 5 days are going to be crucial for both types of coins. But the odds of skyrocketing is higher for Kamala related coins if she wins, and of course vice versa if she loses is the opposite. Same thing for Trump, maybe less for Trump. So yeah, that was my uh, 2 cents.
I mean, no, that's interesting, bro. It's interesting. I wonder if Trump doesn't win. I think Trump tokens could still do well.
Not well, but it's not going to do as bad as Kamala's.
I
That's
think it
my
would be
opinion.
like a revolt. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
let's pump it anyway. They stole the
another
election again.
insurrection? Yeah, maybe
You know what I
another
mean?
insurrection will push it.
You know,
That's
I don't know, man.
actually
I don't know.
that's a good point. That's a good point. Actually, I agree. But I mean, people. I mean, saying Kamala's not going to win, and then uh, most Kamala coins, the legit ones, will pump. At least will pump for a while. What do you think? Yes. Yeah, I was producer for ABC News. I was working in DC until 2019. I'm American Iraqi. So during the war, I was a producer for them, and during the election, the Trump elections, I was covering the elections. I went to 2 debates in Vegas and New York, and in the White House for a long time. So yes, I've been to a lot of think tanks because that was my job to produce stories for our network. So yeah, I
And
have.
now you turned full degen into Kamabala, bro. I love it. I love it.
Good. Listen. Let me tell you something.
Let's
Can I tell you a story?
go.
Can I tell you a story? Let me tell you. I came back just a couple of months before COVID started. Came back home. Okay. So I said I'm going to stay a couple of months and then I'm going to go back. Then COVID started. Then I didn't come back to the US. I was like, oh no, I don't reading like I was very anxious looking at the news and the shit happening in the US. I was so anxious, and I'm germaphobe and all that, and I was staying at home. So, and I have a lot of information about politics. I'm a, news junkie, and this is my work. And let me tell you something. You know Trump. You know how he talks about everyone else. But the Middle East and North Africa, the majority worship Trump. They worship him. No idea why. He calls them shithole countries, but they worship him. I don't know. So they don't know the facts because there is not a lot of coverage in our media about the election, about Donald Trump, about Joe Biden, whatever. There is not. There'll be a line or two or blurb about it somewhere. So I said, interesting. So I'm here, COVID. There's nothing to do. Let me educate people about American politics. So I started my YouTube channel, and it exploded. Of course, a lot of arguments there, which make it even better because more people are gonna watch, and it exploded really. And I told them Biden's gonna win. In the end, everybody was make joke of me, laughing at me.
You know what's funny about that?
I'm sorry. I will retweet it now. I was just told about it from the group that you're talking about Trump pump. So I will retweet it now.
Yo, you know what's funny that you say that? When I first got, I live in Morocco. When I first got here, I went to a restaurant and I was ordering food. And like while he was cooking the food, he was like, "Oh, you're American?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah." He's like, "Do you like Trump?" I was like, "Yeah, he's cool." He's like, "Oh yeah, Trump." And I'm like, now that you say that, I'm like, "Oh fuck, they really do. It's really like that here."
Absolutely, they love him. They love him. The majority love him. And yeah, and people hated me when I said Biden's going to win. But when he won, I made a video with a big Cohiba cigar and just drove everybody nuts. And then, Joe Biden became president, and let me tell you, he's kind of presidential and boring. We agree on that. He's boring because he just do his job. There's now a lot of excitement. There's nothing to talk about like Trump, because Trump, there's every day there's a story. And every day there's something that people don't watch in the Middle East. And they want me to talk about it. Okay. And so I started saying, okay, so I know crypto, I know finance, I worked in this field. I've been doing it from 2000, approximately 2017. Let me talk about this. And my channel exploded. Now my YouTube channel has, one of them has 28,000 and the other has 17,000, two YouTube channels. And I have videos and sponsors and from companies. And yeah, so I suggested this idea, the Kamabla idea, to my group in Telegram. I said, guys, this is a trend now, it may become a trend, not too pro. It can be playing on the both sides, because he's making is a nickname he made for her. And they're not attacking him. So they said, go for it, let's do it. And he did it and exploded. Now we have a community. We have 2,000 holders last 2 months. And these next 5 days are crucial. So, we're talking about it more. That's all.
Great
We did
stuff. Hey,
welcome to the
I
show.
love it.
real quick before
I love
you
it, bro.
Payne and Zach.
Absolutely.
Really
Thank you
quickly to
so
talk
much
about-
for having me. By the way, we in these 2 months we didn't just do a meme coin. We created a game, play to earn game on Telegram, like a bot game, and also just a few days ago we released our NFT tokens. And 2 days ago, I was hacked, and $60,000 almost was taken by a couple of Americans from my wallet, and that was the dumbest thing that happened to me. And we had a setback, but we're back again. Anyways,
Hey,
thank you so much for having me, guys. And I will
speaking about,
retweet this space so
speaking
people
about
can hear
Biden and
some things.
speaking about Biden and Harris, it's ironic that they just pushed this emergency extension on the emergency acts and bill, and also on the extension on the Patriot Act for lethal force to be provisioned on domestic territory on U.S. citizens. This has never happened before. It doesn't matter who you support, but the fact that this is the first time that this has ever happened out of any office, emergency or temporary, it's never happened before. They just signed that extension of the Patriot Act in the I can't remember the name. I'm drawing a brain from Matasco. Help me out.
That tells you who's gonna win right there.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So they're willing to leverage the military, have permission to leverage the military against citizens now.
Larry, Trump, it's not a president anymore, bro. It's a brand. That man is a brand, bro. That's why he's gonna win. He's a fucking brand. It's all about the money, and this country needs that. They don't give a shit who the president is. They don't even run. He's a brand, bro, and he made his brand even bigger while he wasn't president from 2020 to 2024.
No, for sure. But what I'm saying though is that we need to be cognizant about this, because this is it's pretty un-American. I would have to. It's not good, bro. Just in general. I can't remember the name of the extension of powers on this act, but or Clutch, maybe you can answer that, or whoever can. I can't remember because I'm in the kitchen right now. But someone help a brother out.
He said brother. That was a hard R on brother there, bro. Wait, we gotta get to Shelby real quick, because she's been raising her hand up for like an hour. Shelby, what's happening?
Oh, I was just gonna say, sorry, eating breakfast. What if, I don't know if you boys have talked about it, and I'd be interested to hear how everyone feels, but what if we do an all-day stream for the election? I just looked at our schedule. We have no school, so I'm not working. Subway's not working. Paid if you're around, but what if we give like Super Alpha, go follow all the tokens, give updates, because sure, people are working, we're not. So should we do a election all-day crypto breakfast club?
Yeah, I think we talked about live streaming that. I know Zach is doing a video right this second, but I think, or well, he's here, but I think we did talk about live streaming it in the back channels the whole day. But having an all-day space also, we could probably do that. We just got to coordinate like how that would work. But I think we should live stream it, and yeah, we could have an all-day space. Maybe have, if some projects want to come sponsor us for the all-day election space, hit your boy up. I'll get you.
That's
right.
Yes. I was just gonna say that either sponsor for the full day. You could do an hour. We'll come up with some different packages, but reach out because we're looking for election day sponsors, and you will get your project shouted out on live stream and also X Space.
And imagine if Trump wins. Jesus Christ, you're going to the moon. Doesn't matter your token, Dude, Zach, you own a hotel. You're already rich, bro.
We probably won't know for a week. I'm not even lying. It'll probably take a week.
You imagine
sponsoring for Kamabla?
Yeah. Yo, Kamabla, bro, if Kamabla becomes the sponsor and then we have one Trump sponsor, like token sponsor also, that shit would be fucking hilarious to me. Kamabla,
And we
Kamabla in the fucking room.
Just write in kamablacoin.com. That's all. Everything's there. Just 1 second. Because I'm on my phone. It just, yeah, 1 second. Where do I send it to you, Zach?
Yeah, real quick. I got to record some videos, but I'm listening to this. Yeah, we'll do an all-day space. Ahmed, I know you and I follow each other already. Follow Zach from Subway too, and he'll follow you back. And then I just followed Kamabla too, so I'm interested in this. Yeah, we're gonna do an all-day space for the election. It's gonna be epic. Live stream the whole nine.
You got it. I sent you the website. Has everything in it. Everything. Yeah, bring one of Trump's supporters and a Trump coin creator or supporter or something, so we can, go for it.
Yo, that would be awesome. Okay, so guys, you've gotten the alpha here.
Hey,
Crypto Breakfast Club. Hold on, Mark. Crypto Breakfast Club, all-day space election. Tell your friends we're going to be live and on the space as well. And Mar might be here if he falls out of his car and doesn't hurt himself. Mar, what's
I'm going to give away some stuff. I'm going to give away some coyotes. If any other project wants to come up and give us some tokens or some swag, we'll also raffle that off, give it away. We'll come up with some fun activities throughout the day. I think this is going to be fun. Epic stuff.
Paige, you got to bring Kamala people up in this space. We got to have a fucking WrestleMania, bro. You got to bring. It just can't be Trump supporters, man. I wanna listen to the crying, the tears. You got to bring Kamala.
Let me tell you a story. I tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. Can I say something? So just before the previous election, I was talking to a Trump advisor. I did a live video with him, and we had a bet. I think it was a bottle of whiskey, even though I don't drink whiskey. But he said bottle of whiskey, and he was an advisor, legit advisor, and went live on that. And then after that, when Biden won, and I showed the video just before Biden won, he banned me on Twitter, and he's not talking to me anymore. He was one of the people I go to when we do interviews and stuff in DC. Now he doesn't talk to me anymore because he lost and I won. Excuse me, Biden won.
Real quick, Mar, this is for you. It's Trump! It's Trump with a steel chair! Oh my God, it's Trump! Combo blah blah! It's fucking fun! Oh, I fucked her name up so bad. I tried to say.
Could it be? Could it be? It is.
Where's the YMCA? Where's the YMCA song in the background?
Oh, it's Kane! It's Kane!
It's Kane! I like Kamala. I need to.
It's Kamala.
It's Kamala. It's Kamala. It's Kamala.
Has anybody pulled the website up on desktop? Okay, it's a pretty good representation.
And guys, just look at the chart. Look at the liquidity versus market cap, and look how beautiful it is.
Wait, how do you spell this again? I'm trying to plug it in right now.
Also, just to throw it out there, we're at 11 o'clock. You only have half an hour left to pick up your ducks. So have at that if you are getting into that race.
Postman still training his. He's looking good.
And by the way, I can see a lot of my followers and the Kamabla group people here. And probably some of them will be honest. Yes. It's this, my Telegram. Yeah, it's the same thing. See, Ahmed Jaff is my Twitter. Just put Ahmed A Jaff. That's it. I'll send it to you anyway. Okay, bro.
Zach, it's just me in Morocco pretending. Made an alt account. Your whole wall gets drained. Larry, what are you doing? Playing ping pong? What's happening over there?
Oh shit! The mic turned on by itself. No, I'm cutting.
Oh yeah, okay, Larry.
He's cutting an apple.
By himself.
No, I'm cutting a persimmon actually. So I mean, there's hard persimmons, but wanted to say, in my DM, Genu, by the way, people are asking about your supplement or your swag, your men's health product. Is that available yet? Someone, like 5 people asked me, bro. I was like, what? Well, I don't know. Fuck, man. Let me ask.
That's hilarious. Yeah, we're going back and forth on like dealing with all the legal red tape of actually making boner pills, or if we should just do like a white label, like candy, like fucking certs or whatever, but call them gas station boner pills. I'm not sure. I gotta like look into the financial aspects of it.
People ask me, bro, because Blue Chews is coming on here. Zach, that's what I meant to talk to you about too. A rep from Blue Chews. Try to get him as a sponsor here with Genu. That would be a good collab. So just saying.
Shit.
For paid.
We're definitely interested. But yeah, I'm kind of digging into that to see which route's the right way to go.
For sure. Yeah, just wanted to throw that in there. Sorry, my mic came unmuted and I was cutting fruit in here, so I'll get off the mic now. Oh, but XRP in the green during all this red time, Zach. What do you think about that? Both Zachs and paid.
Wait, sorry. What happened? I'm looking at the
XRP
coin right now.
I said XRP's been in the green most of the time, and they got a couple memes coming out on XRP architecture now. Oh, and another one, Zach to look out for, Nacho on KRC20, by the way. Not just the dog. Not any financial advice, but look out for Nacho.
Wait, isn't Nacho on Caspa? Mark, wasn't there a Nacho there too? Okay. Yes. Got you. Wait, Zach, did you run the contract for I can't even say it anymore. Did you run the contract? Yeah. Fuck, hold on. I'm going in. Not financial advice, guys. Everything listen, let me cover our ass real quick. Guys, everything in crypto is going to zero. So if anything goes to zero, I don't want to hear it. Oh, the crypto breakfast club. No. I told you, paid XPO on 11/1. Welcome to November, guys. I told you everything will go to zero. So there you go. We're covered. Thanks.
Dude, look at this too. This is not crypto related, but So I buy all my cars and stuff on Carvana. I have been because I can't stand car salesmen. But I got in on Carvana. They were dumping earlier in the year. I got in at like $60 or something. It's up to $240 right now, up almost 400% on Carvana, baby. Not financial advice.
Can you throw that contract address in the Telegram? People are asking, Zachary.
No, stop it. Do it, but also as a reminder, it's not financial advice, and everything in crypto will go to zero. There you go. No, seriously though, everything at one point will go to zero at some point. Like any coin you can think of, maybe not Bitcoin or ETH, but everything else probably, unless they get an ETF, is probably not financial advice going to zero after the bull goes through. And I'm not saying actual zero, but like everything's going to drop 85, 95%, 100%. Wait, can you put the contract address in the Telegram already? What are we doing here?
No, you need to.
You have to, Zach.
We asked people to get into that Telegram for Major Alpha. Now drop a contract.
It's major. That's Kamabula.
Okay, basically,
who says not major? Who?
Yeah, who said? I'm with Ahmed on this.
Who said?
Who said?
So I put the in the comments. I think not the comments. The comments. I put the Kamabla address, the contract address. But the website is kamablacoin.com. It has links to the DEX tool, DEX screener, to everything, to the game, to the NFT, of course, the contract address, and all the other details. There's one page that covers it all. I'm the kind of guy who like less, and I say less is more. So it's very simple, straightforward. It's not gonna. Yes,
Ahmed,
sir.
I'll tell you, Zach is right. Your website on desktop doesn't populate everything. On mobile, it's fine. Mobile is fine, but on the desktop version, all those links aren't loading and all the images are. But the mobile version works.
No, I'm here. I'm open. It's right open here. It's open. It's because of something you have yourself. Yeah. What time? It depends because I have a lot of shit to do that day.
It's the
because
whole day, bro. You not just hear 24-hour space for election. We need answers.
I'm gonna make a schedule. So you tell me what time.
You have to make
first one up.
You have to make a schedule because I'll be also live streaming and covering the elections myself on my channel. And we can incorporate it also, do a shout out to your page and your team.
Let's do yes, shout outs, but no, tell me what time. I'm gonna make a schedule right after the space.
So I don't know. It's 6 p.m. right now where I am. What time is it where you are?
11 a.m.
You see?
4 p.m. where I am.
You're Eastern?
I'm in Morocco.
So 7 hours. 7 hours. Okay, yes. So 7 hours. Okay. So what time are you planning to start? AM. That's pretty good. I think we can do that. And yeah, sure, absolutely.
All right, you're
send me the
up,
information.
9 a.m. on Tuesday.
Okay, cool. And Zach is going to send me the information now, I think. Okay, cool.
We have this Drew cat down here.
Honest with you. Shelby, what'd you say?
Oh no, we have a Drew with like a kitty PFP down here who's had his hand up. I don't know if it's a shill or if he has something to add to the conversation.
Okay, we can get to Drew. I see no names here from the 47 crew. Maybe 47 no name. Give us the the sponsorship for the all day plug. They got that Trump token 47. But yeah, let's go to Drew. We'll go to no name. And I did just put a few dollars in Kamabla, not financial advice. Who the fuck knows? Let's just see what happens.
BMGM guys, can you hear me okay? I'm on a headset. All right, cool. Yeah, real quick. I was just curious about the slotted sponsored space you guys have going on, the 24-hour space for the president election, how many slots you had, sponsors. My community might be interested in a slot. I'm not sure how you're doing, like 1 hour, 2 hour, all day show. Like, yeah, I'd love info about that.
I'm going to say you have the option. So you can do an hour sponsor. You could do a 3 hour. You could do an all day. The boys are going to put together some info and you can DM Zach Humphrey, Zach from Subway or Paid, and they can give you the info.
Beautiful. Yeah, because I'm trying to launch this CrowFam radio space. It's going to be like a 24/7 space dedicated to CrowFam on the Crows chain. So I think this would be a really great opportunity for all those just to kind of jump on and definitely tune in to what you guys are saying because, yeah, it's definitely some alpha. But yeah, good stuff, guys. Yeah, I'm just with Crow Cats. I'm not going to chill or anything. I wasn't sure if this was a chill time or what, but yeah, we're rocking it. We just came out with some trading cards. So that's kind of a big deal for us. So we just launched that on Etsy this morning. I'm not sure if we're sold out yet, but that's huge for, a meme token that eventually got NFTs that sold out in less than an hour. And yeah, now we're working on a DEX. So
I like it.
Yeah,
that's like
happening.
perfect. Give them something more to come back for on Tuesday. Like Paige said yesterday, you want like the sampler.
Totally. So it'd be really great. Try to onboard more people to Chronos chainers and Croginals too. That'd be dope. We have a small community. We're not like the Doginals, We don't have the 24 space lockdown yet, but we're getting there. Slow and steady, right? Grinding, guys. Thank you so much for having me on. Appreciate everyone. And I retweeted the space and followed everyone on here. So thank you.
Yeah, good stuff for sure. Yeah, and yeah, Zach and myself, and even Shelby, we'll talk in the back channels on how we want to do it because I'm assuming he's gonna want to also be on YouTube and X Live, and then have the space going the whole day. So super exciting stuff. We did talk about this. Excuse me. We did talk about this probably maybe a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago, very briefly. But yeah, I think it's a good idea. We'll hang out all day. Hear Mark, cry if fucking Trump loses for whatever reason, and then hear Zach laugh at him because he just bought all the Harris coins, including Kamala.
Listen, the only thing that I'll be happy if Kamala wins is she's a woman. I've been dying to see a woman as a president. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't forget where us boys came from. But I just don't like. She comes from the Obama administration, and I just don't like it.
You know what's kind of crazy that you mentioned that, and then Mutasco got his hand up, so we can finally get to him if he's ready. But there's a lot of movies and television where there's been a woman president, and they always call her like Madam President or whatever. But it's funny, it hasn't actually happened yet, and it might happen this week, it might not. But it's just interesting that throughout the decades, women have always been a president at one show or another.
Hey, you guys gonna keep it going? Sorry.
Oh, go ahead, guys.
No, I was just gonna ask real quick. You guys gonna keep it going like through the night, like when the actual votes, the polling stations start closing and the votes start actually coming in and stuff? Because I'll be drinking some beers and probably try to slide in there for a bit too.
Yeah, I'm down. You know what? I think, I'm in an Islamic country, so there's not that many liquor stores around me, but there is one, and I might get beers, or some type of liquor. So every time Mar is in this space and he says, "Oh my God, these fucking clowns," for each state that votes for Harris, I'm going to take a shot, and I'll let you know the results by the end of the night if I'm dead or not.
Shot party.
Mutasco, what's going on, dude? How are you?
Hey, how are you? Can you hear me okay?
Mutasco, we can always hear you. I hear you fine.
Okay, cool. No, I came up to say Mara is gonna cry live on these spaces in a week because usually there is We have the personal love, and we have political love, and we have objective love. So if you don't find where you're at, you're gonna cry. I'm sorry, but I wish Trump actually knew what he was talking about with crypto. So it's kind of a joke too to think that all of a sudden, yeah, Trump is gonna pump crypto. The fact is this. The fact is this. I heard you say something yesterday. I was like, it's like 8-8 now. Republican Democrats going back 19 whatever. I think we've had more Democrat. The data like it's kind of insane to watch though in the U.S. where misinformation and all that crap can sway people's minds. But this country is not a shithole country. This country is the greatest country in the world. If you live in it and you trash it, shame on you. Compared to other countries. By the way, there's a documentary by was USDT Tether. They did a documentary, and it's a good one for everyone that wants to watch. The reason why I'm referencing the documentary, it's about slightly, I think it's about an hour. There's a lot of a little bit of English in there. It's, you can kind of get the context, right? It's like for all the nonsense that people like to say, well, Tether's the reserves are not backed, or that kind of nonsense, right? The core of what people are using stable coins for in Brazil, Argentina, Turkey, and all that place, it was a phenomenal documentary. And what it taught me was instead of USDC or Coinbase trying to argue some bogus nonsense about, oh yeah, they're not compliant this, they're not crap that. How about you go to maybe Africa, find specific countries, and launch a product, launch a real product with real people using it, right? I mean, these people have all kinds of, like, you could walk into a mall, right? In the US, people walk in the mall and they spend money. People actually walk into what they call the USDT bazaar, or whatever it's called. And they go in there and they put in their money and they buy USDT, right? You go into an ATM, like Tech Bank has, if you're somebody from Brazil, you know this. Tech Bank is one of the largest ATM providers in Brazil. And you walk in there and you can just use your phone, you withdraw money if you have, USDT on your wallet. Um, this is the thing that solves people's problems, real life problems. They're not even, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy Doge and it's gonna pump to the moon. None of that. Their core problem is, I want to preserve my money. And so sometimes it's kind of frustrating when you hear people on Twitter, yeah, USD, yeah, it's crap coin. Oh, Tron is that. I'm like, okay, cool. Take the noise away. Let's talk about what actually these things are offering people that don't have the type of privilege that you have, that you live in America, you have everything like Venmo, whatever crap, your bank, yeah, you can get it anytime. And then you just say all kinds of stuff. But I'm going to watch you and many other people, okay? Many people on Twitter. And just guys, watch out. This market is going to dump, but it's going to go up really quickly. It's going to be like a V shape. So just play your cards well. Just know that just because you're pumped in crypto doesn't mean everybody else is pumped in crypto, okay? And they're gonna vote just like you vote on your pocket. You say, well, yeah, I'm bullish crypto. I'm gonna vote for this. Yeah, there are people, millions of people out there who are voting for one particular reason. You can't change their mind. I don't care who you are. Well, yeah, you have your money. You can say whatever you want, but they're gonna go out there and they're gonna walk on nails and go vote for whatever they think is serves their interests. Okay, and there's a lot of problems in this country that people are worried about. So just play your cards well. I do believe that she's gonna pull it off. And shout out to all the women for the first time. There will be that representation. If you're not represented at the table, you are in trouble. So you're like, really, I'm just telling you, I'm being very honest with you right now, okay? Take your feelings off the table. It's like there's a funny joke about somebody that like he goes and watches Fox News for 5 hours and he comes out, I hate Hillary Clinton. I hate Hillary. Like you watch, so what you hear, the stories you hear can inform what you say, right? I don't understand why people are not shorting DJT right now. DJT is Donald Trump's media. I mean, literally, there's no money underneath this company. And I've been monitoring it for a while now, and I'm just watching and I'm seeing it's an easy shot. Okay. Trump could pull it off. If he pulls it off, great. Great for crypto. But the reality is, these elections, yeah, that's what I would say on that.
Motasco, let me ask you.
Very serious with you, man.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What state are you looking at?
What do you mean?
In the elections, what is the state that you're looking at?
Looking at what?
The state, the state that Trump needs to win, or one of the candidates.
Kamala is gonna pull off. She's gonna pull off Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Trump is gonna have a hard time winning this election. Mark it on the wall. We'll find out.
Trump has Pennsylvania. He has it already.
Trump is going to win. Trump is going to fucking win.
Good for you.
He has it already. It's done. It's a done deal. You guys, let me ask you something. Did you and Zach from Subway sleep together last night?
What the fuck?
Because Zach said he had a dream
bro, every time you talk now, it's so questionable.
Because
if Ma opens his mouth, put him in the bathroom.
But
right now.
Have you been in this space? Right Zach said that he had a dream that Kamala won. Now we got freaking Tukasco, whatever his name is now. Coming in here saying that Kamala is going to win. So did they sleep together? I mean, not that they had anything. I'm just saying they probably have slept in the same bed with a friend and nothing happened, just friends. So
what do you mean a friend?
Shelby,
Mark,
sorry. Shelby, sorry.
Mark,
sorry
you need to have a straight up intervention, bro. What are you talking about?
These guys, I mean, we've been positive about Trump throughout the last 3-4. I mean, Zach, what's going on in your space? Do I need to go to another space now? And today we're waking up that this biatch is gonna win. No, she's not.
Ma, I will have backflip if Trump wins. I'll tell you that. I have a lot of interest, okay, in crypto, and I tell you that for sure. But I want you to know this: in reality,
we are losing our viewers right now.
Oh, Trump's gonna win Wisconsin. I don't know what you're talking about, Nebraska.
Yo, I'm just saying, bro.
Don't debate me. Just wait after the election, okay? I'm not ready to say that.
Wait, Mutaska, wait. Listen. This is a serious conversation we all need to have real quick. Election night. I hope you guys, if you drink, have beers and or shots ready to go, because Mar in this space. The amount of times he's going to say clowns when a fucking state votes for Harris, we are going to be so damn drunk. Like, it's going to be crazy.
I got my Viagra ready.
Why?
Dude, I have low blood pressure. I have low blood pressure. I need to drink Viagra.
What are you talking about, bro?
I have low blood. Viagra is not just for what you all think it is. Viagra. I drink it because I suffer from low blood pressure.
You got some street illegal shit that we don't even know about. He's just making up shit. He said, "Yo, I drink my Viagra."
What do you think I've invested in gas station pill? Because it works for your blood pressure. But anyways,
listen.
Motasco, I can't wait. I can't wait for the Michael space today at 3 p.m. where it's more X-rated.
Hold on, man. Let me say this. You know me. Whoever was talking about Wisconsin, do you know the data, right? Since 1988, okay? And even in 1988, when the Republicans took these other two, Pennsylvania and Michigan, they lost Wisconsin to Democrats, okay? The only time since 1988 that this even happened was 2016 when Trump took all three states. So when it comes to numbers, okay, You just look at it for what it is, and you can bet your money where you want. But we'll find out 3 days or 4 days from now, okay? And we'll find out in the space whether if it goes. To be honest, who cares in crypto? For all of us in crypto, everybody wants to see. I mean, I posted something in the comment section. Okay, the Republican basket is crypto, finance, energy. The Democrats, and if you want to short something or put an option thing on one of these baskets, you can go ahead and do it because it's all in the open, right? These people, there's a lot of big money betting on these stuff, and I don't bet against money. Okay, there's nothing you're gonna do. I don't care where. I just look at the money, and when I look at the money, I follow the money. Nobody's gonna fool me like, well, yeah. There's not. No. I look at the money, and I'm saying with the Democrats, and I don't even understand Elon. Right? Elon's probably, and I get it. Right? If you're getting shunned, I get where he's coming from. But if you look at the Democrats' bucket, okay, and it's money, pure money. I'm talking right now. Healthcare, EV, and solar, okay? And a lot of people are going to make a lot of money either way, okay? Because some people are looking at these things and they're putting their money in. Some people on Twitter are just following their emotions, okay? And I think Zach said he aped into something, okay? Just don't discount some of these things, right? Just
listen,
this is funny.
Yeah, but the
look,
the Democrats.
For everyone, let me say something real quick. For everyone in the audience, don't go nuts looking at every state. Trump gets elected, okay, by winning Georgia, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania. He's going to win North Carolina and Georgia. Pennsylvania. If he loses Pennsylvania, he's a dead duck. He's done. That's the state. You don't go crazy, guy. Oh my God, he's got Florida in the bag, thanks to me. Okay, he's gonna win Georgia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and he could lose Wisconsin, Michigan, Arizona, and Nevada. He could lose those 4 states. As long as he wins Georgia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, we got a bull run. That's it.
Dude, Mar, I just want to say, Mar, real quick. I wish you had. I mean, I know you're always on the Crypto Breakfast Club, and I love having you here. But I also wish you had a political show of your own, dude. That would be the funniest shit ever. If you just had a show where all you talked about was politics, that would be fucking so fucking funny.
You want Ma to get fired, okay? He literally runs into the like, I don't know. He moves around a lot in the office.
And then slips out of his car.
Yo, real quick. We got like 3 people who want to get on the stage too. I mean, I'm cool keeping the space open a little bit longer. I'll be here in the background. This is good stuff. Just make sure you share the room, drop some comments down there, and let you guys know we're going to be doing an all-day space for the election. So let's fucking go. But I want to get some other people up here. Z-Man was in here yesterday. He was bringing up some good points. I'm curious to hear his thoughts. He looks like he's voting for Trump or already has. Yeah. So if to drop down, that'd be awesome. If not, I mean, so let's just try to rotate the room a little bit. We'll try to get everybody up. So
we do have to get No Name up because he's been waiting for a while. So No Name, come up.
No Name is up.
No, I mean to speak. I mean to actually speak right this second. But No Name. Let's hear it. 47's been pumping. I called it yesterday on the space. Hashtag everyone in the room. You're welcome if you got in on that. Hope you did. Don't chill it too hard. Just give us another one of those little samplers like you did yesterday. Because we are talking about politics, so I'm gonna give you a little rope here, but don't get crazy.
All right. So good morning. Happy Friday to Zach, Shelby, Mar, Mustako, just everybody in the space. I hope you guys are having a great Friday. Mustako. Man, guys, I'm gonna give it to you short, sweet, and simple. Man, 47. Do I really have to say anymore? We are consistently setting higher highs, higher lows, healthy pullbacks, allowing us to gain more holders. Mexi's buying open market. I'm sure other exchanges will follow suit. We're setting an S curve, positive trend. On the Phantom map, we're #1 trending. It's been there since we started. And man, if you guys don't know, I'm just gonna say it real quick. We had an attempted assassination on our chart by 2 Kamala agents. but by a miracle of God and sheer will, we got back up and we fight. And look how we're turning out, man. It's amazing. And we're just going to consistently grow as elections grow near. And just very grateful to be here. Let's fucking go. God bless you guys. Que Dios me lo
Yo,
bendiga.
listen, all I gotta say is fucking Mutako. Mutako's the ticker.
No, that was a
Any other
beautiful.
project
That
anymore.
was a beautiful shield, by the way. I love the whole mechanic. I think he probably put it together really well. I love it.
Yes, I did. I prepared for it. It's good to be professional, for sure.
Mutako, listen, can someone launch Mutako on fucking Solana, please? I want to ape
Please,
in.
no.
I want to
no,
ape in right now.
no,
Please, someone do
no,
it. I'm not going to do it, but
no,
someone else does.
How about this? I'll get the 47 dev to launch it.
You got to
no.
spell it
please.
MOO taco. Moo taco.
Oh my god, dude! I'm just saying it would be fun. I know we always say we're not going to do
It,
this, but it would be
it
fun to
will.
have a shit coin in the room that we
It
like
will
just fuck
get
around with.
grazed.
Don't care
It
about.
will get grazed. Okay, if you launch it, it will get grazed.
Is there a
Okay?
cow meme coin?
Moo the bull, baby.
Oh yeah.
Mutako, you didn't hear that, by the way.
I don't even hold any crypto, guys. I'm just here to support you guys. I'm enjoying life.
This guy's a
I
Fed.
have no stake. I have no stake in crypto. I just love the people. That's it. For the people.
Yo, don't let this
That's
guy lie
it.
to you. This guy works at some billion, trillion, quadrillion dollar fucking defense contractor. This dude's making fucking all the defense fucking, everything. Anything you think of, you need. That's the.
I'm
You ever seen the movie
probably
Lord
the
of War?
poorest
That's
person in the
Mutasco.
room. That's facts. I'm the poorest person in the room. And hey, Paid, when you said what you said about Morocco and the interest, so I'm Muslim. I wish Ahmed was here if he wanted to add some context to it. But just to highlight what you said, in Islam, we have gambling and we have interest taking. Okay, gambling, and this is actually codified in the Quran. Gambling has the element of easy making, so like you make easy money with zero effort. That is like literally the definition of no go, right? So it's like you cannot do that, okay? But it's a little bit complicated because when you flip it the other way around, you say interest taking, which is the riba that you were talking about when I heard you say it earlier. And whoever was saying, the exchanges are coming, all that. I mean, this is all going. It's a really difficult conversation to have within the Islamic community, but there are nuances to it, right? The interest taken, you have a poor person, you have a rich person. If the poor person wants to borrow money from the rich person, the rich person will give the money to the poor and then charge them interest. Now, there's this debate whether it's morally acceptable, religious wise, all kinds of stuff, right? And so when you said what you said, what came to my mind, this is something I practice since my childhood. Okay, so I'm just trying to add this context to it, that there's a difference between, and here's the thing, for the rich person, they have to make that choice, right? I'm poor, you're rich, you give me $1 million, and you say, well, as long as you can pay the principal, and again, you're making that choice ethically or morally or religiously, whatever, saying, hey, just pay me the principal. Okay, that's a choice you're making that may be consistent with the religious whatever context of it. Okay, there will be Zach from Subway who loves to Jeep, is a rich guy. He gives me $1 million. He's like, F it, I don't care about religious context, pay me principal plus interest. Okay, somebody may roll eyes on that, and that person may be a Muslim. It's like, well, that's not fair, because without difference between the two, there's some nuances between gambling and interest taking. So again, there's a huge opportunity there because there's a lot of capital that could come into the market. And believe me or not, people believe in their leaders in the Islamic community. People like it's almost like it's religion, right? You don't want to go against it. Like there's no way. So if they make it clear that hey, there's a distinction between making easy money and also believing in a technology and whatever. I have my own definitions about it because if I put money in Bitcoin, I believe that this is a technology that will help society. Okay, so there's another layer to it, which is you have gambling, you have interest taking, and you have intention. What is your intention? If your intention is I'm gonna hold this, make this, help people, is that good or bad? Regardless of, depending on who you talk to, they'll have different responses to you. But I had to make that comment because, obviously, sometimes you have men literally deciding what women should do. You have, people who are not Muslims, they want to dictate what the interests of Muslims are. Okay, so I'm a Muslim. I was born a Muslim. And I heard you make the comment, so I had to add that context to it. For anybody who didn't know, there's different layers to that, and it's kind of a really dicey topic, depending on who you're talking to on this. But hopefully that happens, and then more money will come into the space, guys. Until Bitcoin dominance drops from 60, don't think of your alts mooning or ripping, or maybe this time is different. But I'm looking at the dominance, like 60, and until that collapses, my meme coins are not gonna move. Okay, there'll be random ones here and there, right? That will pop up left and right. You just have to DCA in. It's an opportunity, whatever. Not financial advice. Don't go buy anything. In fact, sit out. Okay. Whoever wants to buy can buy, but you can sit out and not buy crypto. But watch the dominance. Bitcoin dominance at the top. The money will flow back in. It's just how it's worked in the past. I don't know that this time is different, but we'll find out.
Motasco, look at the map up there. That's what you will see November 5th. And I gave her Nevada because I was nice to her.
And Mutazo, thanks for adding to that for sure. Because like I said earlier, Bybit is already working on. I love how you just dropped a listener. But Bybit is already working on getting those products into Islamic countries. So like you're saying, and like I said earlier, if this really does start to work out, and you start with these 20 cryptos, people don't realize how much money's about to flow into crypto just from that community alone. But they gotta, like you said, it's a dicey subject, and that's why I said from the beginning, I was like, I don't want to offend anybody. I got, that whole thing, because I know this, some people really don't care, like you said about the interest. Some people really do. Like some people are 100% don't do it. Some people, drinking is haram, they won't do it. But I have Muslim friends who also do drink, so it's like one of those things where it's like how you're raised, your own community within the religion. But that money unlocking, if that unlocks in 2025. Things are going to fly. Like things are just going to go stupid.
Look up the history of Arabians and gambling. That's where it all started. Look at the history of Arabians and alcohol. That's where it started. I've been in Morocco. I've been in Casablanca. There are some, shops here and there. You find, you ask yourself, who's gonna, That's why I said it's dicey. I don't even want to go into the topic, but like you said, just go back in history. I think the outcome of each of those events, alcohol and gambling, led to the codification of this in the Quran. So depending on who you're talking to, they're gonna have different opinions and what it means. It doesn't really matter. This is just added context for people that didn't know and don't know, whatever. But hopefully that money comes in. But crypto to the moon.
Yo, Crypto Postman, we'll get to you real quick. I know you're gonna beat up Omar. Crypto Postman, what's happening?
Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. I've been chasing a friend of mine all around my yard trying to get him set for what he's got to do today. So, hey, Mar, I got the special person. It's a special person just for you. His name is Posty the Duck. Hold on a second. He wants to say something to you.
Wait a second. Yo, is that the new ticker? Yo, are we dropping tickers today? What is happening? Yo, Posty the Duck, is that the new ticker?
That's Posty the Duck. What he said was, Mar, I dare you to get into the race.
Okay, wait, is that on our Ethereum crypto? I need Posty the Duck. I need to know where is this launched?
That was on my girlfriend's phone. I had to look it up. But we can set the ticker for it. That way maybe Mar will jump in. He's got a chance. I just been training all day, so it's really hard. I got him filled up with coffee and about 4 Geno pills, so he's raring to go. He's waiting, Mar. He's waiting.
Oh fuck, that's funny.
We got too many people from California up in here, man.
Hey, Mar, and Mar, real quick, if you go into the TG of Geno or you go into the Crypto Breakfast Club's TG, you'll see my duck running and practicing. I posted them there for you.
Oh my god! You know, it sucks because you did the buying contest, but I did a buying like a week ago, so now I'm gonna have to buy again.
Yes,
a week
you got to
ago,
buy
like
another
2 days ago.
$50. You get for every duck you buy, cost you $10. You can buy up to 5 ducks.
I'll buy the ducks. I'll buy the ducks now. Mutasco, when you have a chance, go to the nest and go to one of my first posts and read. Florida has been coming out lately on Watch Your Guru, whatever that app is called from Crypto News, and Florida just said they have $800 million worth of crypto assets. You know, read about that. It's pretty cool. You know, so I tell all of you, get out of California. So Michael says, money grows on trees. Well, Bitcoin grows on trees here in Florida. Just come to Florida, man. This is going to be the capital of all crypto. It's going to be Florida, Dubai, Singapore. I mean, this is going to be awesome here. The taxes are low here. And yeah, don't be afraid of alligators, man. Who the fuck cares? Give them a choco. They're friendly. We have taught them to be friendly already.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck Mars speaks. I think smokes. I don't know what he smokes. I really don't. Yeah, go hug an alligator. Go put it in a chokehold. What are you talking about, bro? Like, what is
Have you seen the videos? We pet them. They're like walking around the streets and we pet them. They're not afraid of us. We're not afraid of them anymore. The issue was that they were afraid of us back in the days, Not anymore, man. We don't got to worry about earthquakes, the ground eating you.
Next time, Mara's gonna lose his hat, right? Like, the hat stays on, but the alligator is gonna just grab it and just because they love you so much, right?
It's funny, Mutasco. I saw a commercial about they're trying to legalize weed here in Florida, and there was a commercial about more dangerous things than marijuana, and they said alligators in Florida have like 50 or 100 deaths a year. Marijuana 0. That was funny. I'm like, I try to like record the commercial when it came out the second time to show it to Michael because he's terrified of hurricanes and alligators. But and I know he's into the.
Here we go. He's about to get on the stage now.
No, I know he's in the marijuana industry, and it's funny that they compare the deaths of marijuana and gators in down here in Florida.
Yo, I want to hear. I think Z-Man had his hand up there for a while. Z-Man, what's up?
Yes, sir. Good morning to y'all. About to be afternoon. My name is James Zegan. I own a company called Ohio Energy Management. We're the largest commercial energy management firm in the state of Ohio. And basically what we do is we solve energy usage and energy cost problems. So I have a unique perspective on Bitcoin because of the 6.2 million kilowatt hours it takes to mine a single Bitcoin. So if you're paying, 6.5 cents per kilowatt hour and it takes 6.2 million kilowatt hours to mine a Bitcoin, you're essentially paying around $38,000 to mine a single Bitcoin. And it wasn't until recently, a couple of months ago, where I started to dive into crypto and Bitcoin and figure out how my talents or my company's solutions we provide for large businesses could help the Bitcoin community and help make Bitcoin more affordable to mine. And so I developed a white paper and a couple of different strategies in Ohio to start allowing the population base to contribute using their energy production or energy usage into the mining of Bitcoin. So I just want to kind of go over a strategy and figure out if you guys can poke some holes into it. So if it takes 6.2 million kilowatt hours to mine a single Bitcoin, and the average household uses about 10,000 kilowatt hours a year in their energy usage, that would mean that it takes the energy uses of 6,000 residents households energy production to mine a single Bitcoin. So what I'm doing and how I'm getting involved in this space is I'm going to start supplying the electricity of homes from a 300-acre solar field. And every time that homeowner is supplied with the energy from the solar field, they are going to get a reward of a percentage of a Bitcoin per every single kilowatt hour that they use at their household. On the other half of that solar field, that 300-acre solar field, it will be used to mine Bitcoin. So essentially what's going to happen is the residents are going to pay around 6 to 7 cents per kilowatt hour for electricity generation. They're going to pay that bill. They're going to pay us for the generation through their utility billing. And every time they pay their bill, they're going to get allotted a percentage of a Bitcoin. So what I'm doing here is I'm turning the electricity bills into assets for the consumer base and increasing the public exposure to Bitcoin. So they'll be paying a lower price per kilowatt hour than they could traditionally pay. And on top of that, they're going to be driving up the price of Bitcoin and receiving Bitcoin themselves in a rewards program. And I think this sort of model, we do something similar already, just not with Bitcoin, and it works. But I think this model could be replicated throughout the United States as power continues to become more and more expensive. Any thoughts?
Hey Z man, I heard you before in Gary's space, and I think I don't know if you took some notes on Gary's feedback on this. It's very interesting. The one thing that I would say though is there are challenges, right? And I think the constraint that we have is, if you look, I've been in the mining services industry, and I actually implemented a solar program with Excel Energy, because we had a plant in the middle of this huge 600-acre land, and we were paying $200,000 a month on electricity for just the office building. And one day I kind of decided, well, I'm going to put up a proposal together, and I'm going to pitch it to one of my directors. And it was kind of like just a pet project, but then it ended up being a real project. And as I started building on the project, I got to know more about what Excel was doing, and the type of programs that they have. They have what they call the community solar grid program. It's called, I forgot the name. It's been a while. It was back in 2019. One of the things that I would tell you though is this: have you considered? Because the thing is, when it comes to mining, right? There's a lot of nuances, right? You talk about the reward and you talk about the cost of the energy. Have you considered the complexities around, for example, in normal gold mining, you have labor, you have capital, and you also have what land, right? And when you go on the land side, the concession and all that crap, right? You have to deal with that. The labor, the people, and the administrative tasks that you need. But then the capital, you have to finance the capital. So you have two types of problems there. At what rate are you getting the money? And then how much money are you going to get back on the entire grid that you're going to build to extract the mineral? That's one problem. The other problem in crypto, though, with the Bitcoin thing that you were just talking about, there's a lot of nuances there. And if you're familiar with the mining guys, there's a lot of challenges. And the challenge is, if you look at just so with Bitcoin, you have labor also, you also have technology, and you don't have the land thing. Well, you could have a part of it, but not really, right? But you look at the technology side alone, there's a problem there because the chips, I don't know, the life cycle for these chips are like, I don't know, like 3, 4, 5 years, because then there's a new model, and then you're like, oh, you have to buy it again. But if you put in money right now and you're running that operation, and then next year, Nvidia puts up the best whatever, and you're like, okay, it's obsolete. You have to replace it. All kinds of problems, right? The other problem is having right now, as of last year, I think China was like on the Bitcoin hash rate, right? Because if you have bigger players coming in, it makes the difficulty in actually proving to get even a Bitcoin mine goes up. So there's all kinds of nuances. So I don't know if you've done enough digging on the complexities with Bitcoin and how that would actually fit into your proposal, your white paper. I haven't seen it, so I don't even know what I can comment on or say about this. But I don't know if you get my point. There's a lot of complexities in between what you just said, because there's competition. There are bigger players. And if these bigger players come in, it's not like gold mining where, with Bitcoin, if you have bigger nations coming into the game, it creates a new type of problem. It doesn't matter if you're using solar or something else, right? Because that competition is just going to suck you out of life. Have you considered all of these nuances or not?
I sure have, and you have to understand, I have not been in the energy industry for a small amount of time. So if you check out my website, Ohio Energy Management and Texas Energy Management, we service over 700 businesses in regards to power problems and power cost problems, in which we come up with the solution. They pay us to do it, and the utilities in the respective areas of these companies, utilities basically pay my firm money to open up demand for that. So they're able to move in additional data centers, and we were in part responsible for major energy generation companies no longer looking at Bitcoin as a national security threat. So they would deliver their power to Bitcoin miners at a low cost. And I understand exactly what you're saying, and I want to show you how we're protected here. Because whether I use financing or not, I'll dump 5 mil into this just to get it off the ground. I don't care, because here's my security blanket. We can, in 30 acres of solar, we can produce 20 million kilowatt hours a year. All right. And what you were describing in working with the utility and the buyback, so that's what's called the power purchase agreement from the utility. And the utility will buy back that power that you're producing at a rate of like a half a cent or 1 cent per kilowatt hour. What makes this unique is that we're just putting in a step-up transformer, tying into the PJM grid, and then selling the excess electricity wholesale at a rate of 5 or 6 or 7 cents per kilowatt hour annually. So instead of selling direct to the utility, we're selling retail at a almost a 5 times multiple of what a power purchase agreement would be doing. Now, that sell of the power retail handles all of the operational costs of the Bitcoin. And then with the Bitcoin, we're not only profiting off that creation of the Bitcoin, but we're also allowing the communities inside the city limits of where these PJM grids go to profit off the Bitcoin as well. Like, they're incentivized to use energy because they're receiving a reward in Bitcoin. So to answer your question, just recapping, the retail sell of the power generated is what's paying for the operational costs of the Bitcoin mining. And quite frankly, I could structure this as a 10-year capital lease to where every 5 years I could go in and just upgrade the technology of the miners or upgrade the efficacy of the panels as more technology goes out. So this isn't just something I thought of overnight. This is something where opportunity meets preparation.
It's fascinating. The first time I heard you speak about it, I mean, I'll go on your website and I'll look at it. To be honest, I like what you're doing, going around and talking about this, but it's a phenomenal program. I do believe that there's a lot of things that you could consider there. I don't think this is a platform for us to talk about this, but the first time I heard you speak, I immediately followed you because it caught my interest. I'm like, this is actually really innovative. But it's also that area that a lot of these big players, they've been in it for a while, and they're not trying to allocate. In fact, I attended an event where the CEO, and I don't know if he's still the CEO of Excel Energy, but he was speaking about that, like a 10-15 year program that they have where they're retiring all their coal plants and they're getting into renewable to power their operations and power generation. It was a fascinating presentation. But looking back, I haven't looked back on where they've gotten to this point. But I get where you're coming from. It's just the other part of me is just the competition. And if this scales, and it's all about capital too, right? If you have the capital and people who want to, some people would rather just buy the Bitcoin, right? They would just buy it. And I think there's a need for what you said on the retail side. It's just, how do you get the traction? That's kind of where I'm kind of stuck in my mind.
Right. And I'm just going to explain the energy market right now and how it ties into Bitcoin. Because of the U.S. printing half of the monetary supply that has ever been printed from the banks inside the Federal Reserve, our debt went up from 17 trillion to 34 trillion. Everybody pretty much probably knows that at this space. So what's happening is those dollars are going around the world and then coming back to us, and the dollars are less valuable as they go through each country and come back to us. So that inflation has taken hold, and it has driven up the cost of many of the essential items that need to go into an electric grid, say a solar panel. Silver is a big part of that, but it drives up the cost of it. So when the price goes up of those items, and then liquidity gets squeezed because of the banks being less willing to allow capital to be printed, well, then the cost of those items go up even more. So what I see happening is, like, we're in this window where solar and renewables is still affordable, and you can do it. But look at the price of silver and gold. Gold's up 100% in the past 2 to 3 years, and silver's up 50%. So those costs of those commodities increasing has a huge effect on the price of the renewable items that go into these systems, right? So you have AI coming online and more data centers coming online, and that makes the demand greater for electricity, but the same components that create the grid and allow for greater demand to go through the grid, the cost of those have gone up as well. So the only way I see Bitcoin, and I'll tie this into Bitcoin now, I see Bitcoin going up in 2 ways. Number one, more liquidity enters the market, and that may happen very soon because banks have $750 billion in unrealized losses, which is 15 times greater the unrealized loss that started the 07, 08, and 09 financial crisis. So the Fed is going to have to do one huge print to kick the can down the road again, and that money is going to go into Bitcoin and other assets like gold, driving up the price. But I see Bitcoin going up in what I believe would be a more sustained manner, where the entire retail market, or just people in general, your everyday Joe, start to obtain Bitcoin because they're watching their dollar or their currency decrease in value. So I think if we can merge an essential item like energy, like electricity, into a means where People are using their electricity, but also storing Bitcoin.
I think Zach was rugging for a second just now. It said the host was having connection issues.
Hey Z man, have you thought about opening a space? Can you hear me, Zach? Zach's space is crashing right now. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things in here, and I think it's important. I heard you first time before, and I'm like, man, this is
Kambala,
very
baby,
interesting. But
Kambala.
yeah, if you want to open up a
47 all the
space,
way.
you're gonna get a lot of support. I jump in there.
Mutako.
Hey, I'll tell you what. There's big news. Trump might flip New Jersey.
No, fucking Zach. Mutakoli?
No, he's gonna flip it over so he can eat it.